What's up, guys? BTBS here. Welcome back to another episode of Dire Beast. Just going through and grabbing a few things here. That should not be in there. By the way, have you guys noticed this horrible glitch when you highlight an aura node and the entire sky just goes white for no reason? And it's not even stable. It's like it just randomly happens as you look at an aura node. Hilarious, isn't it? Yes, so apparently a couple episodes ago I had a really big problem. Yeah, I was having some problem with lag because of a bunch of programs that were open and just draining all of my RAM and CPU usage. And apparently it made my voice go slow-mo. Yeah, bad impression there. It made my voice go like super slow-mo during the episode. I have no idea why it would even do that, but apparently that's the thing that it did. So, yeah, sorry about that. I put a thing at the start of the video to like apologise for it and say that, you know, skip to a distance in and then you don't have to worry about it anymore. But I still have no idea why it actually happened, and I'm just hoping that I'm not lagging too much right now, because my frame rate is 19. I don't know what's happened to my fucking computer, man. Feels like I've just lost all of my frames. I updated my chicken pit. It is now a pit. I was having a problem with the chickens were just glitching out, even when I put 2 layers of the warding, paving stone of warding, so that it's supposed to be mobs physically cannot walk over this shit, and yet they still managed to glitch out of it. So I decided a pit, and it's got double thick obsidian walls. If I should show you this, it's double thick obsidian. It took about 4,000 obsidian to make, I believe. The fuck is that egg doing? I'm trying to decide if it wants me or not. Whoops, where's my obsidian gone? There it is. So I've got a couple of bags now, which is nice. It's always good to have some bags. I swear there's an egg just tarding around me. There we go. Yes, I've got a couple of bags. I've ran another portal in the deep dark. Not that much has happened, to be fair. What I really want to do today is upgrade some AE. I've actually got a list of everything I need to do, yeah. And what I need to do first is upgrade my AE system to hold certain very annoying items. So what I want to do, let's take a look at one of the items I want to use. I want to do this for. Pages, Mistcraft pages. Each one of them is going to take a type allowance on a disc, and they're very annoying because there's hundreds, possibly thousands of Mistcraft pages, and then stuff like stencils. There's a lot of different stencils. I'm not actually sure how many. I don't even know how you make them. I think you use a stencil table. In fact, let's take a look in here, shall we? That's not as many as I thought there would be, but I'd still like to get them in one place. And if I'm building a lot of these, I might as well build a load of them. Some other things I want to do this for: floppy disks, mana beans, essence, enchanted books. So what I want to do is use filing cabinets. I showed you these guys before. I'm actually going to need some more of those. Probably about 10. And then I'm going to need storage buses. I have 9 storage buses. Huh. Craft another one. Thank you. Yeah, nothing went wrong there. And I need some cable. ME cable. That should do. What I want to do is I want to turn this wall into these. So that I have a good place of storing various items and it's still in my AE territory. So what I'm thinking is, if I just clear out an area behind here. Right, sorry about that, guys. I had to cut very quickly just to check. I'm so paranoid that something is going to happen and my my voice is going to go super slow-mo again. And since I don't have any way of fixing that, I'd really prefer for that not to happen. So just in case you guys don't remember filing cabinets, they're an interesting block. They store a limited amount of items, usually one, but if there is multiple items with the same number, so 15245, but a different damage value or metadata or NBT data, they can all be stored on the same one. And we see it contains 5 items of 3 types. So what I'm thinking is start out like that, and then, you know, another 3 here. I can't remember how many things I've actually got to fill. So I'll just do this all for now, and wrong button. I'll just put a light in here. Even though nothing can spawn, I still like it to be all lit up. So, starting on the list, we have stencils and pages. So if I just take all the stencils, and what I'll do is take the top one for stencils, storage bus, and we tell it take stencils, only allow accepted items, and priority of 512, just because that's how I like it. And then if we connect this up like so, I actually don't want that one there. That should now be hooked into the system. So if we just check quickly, there are no stencils in the system, and if we chuck them all straight in here, they should appear in here. What? Why didn't they appear in there? Stencils. Only that one did. Only the Pokeball stencil appeared. Is that because that's the only one I put in there? Ah, I fucking tested this. Configures, input, extract, insert bidirectional. Except only those items. It should work. This worked like the other day. Arrgh. Why isn't this working? Filing cabinet stencils. Storage bus. Maybe I need a fuzzy storage bus. Uses. Yeah, maybe I need a fuzzy storage bus so it will store more items. Let's try that. I swear this worked the other day when I tested. Uses. Give me a fuzzy storage and see what this does. It should be a little more lax. So, match any split damage. I have no idea what I want to do, but let me just test this by taking all my stencils. It's pretty much the same thing I did for the bees, just like over here where I had to do this. I did have to use a fuzzy storage bus for that, so I very well may need a fuzzy storage bus for all these. And if I just put the heart stencil in there, it should work now. So if I come in and chuck all these in here, stencils. So any stencils come into the system. No, what did I have that? What did I have this one set to? I had that one set to match any. So if I set this one to match any, it should work now. Stencils. I know I had this set up in a certain way. I was testing it to make sure it would work, just to see if it would work, to be fair. Take all of them out. Now stick all of them in. And they're still not even all appearing in there. What the fuck? That's very strange. Maybe stencils are one of the things it doesn't work for. I can't remember, because I tested this all the other day when I was ill. And it's very likely that I just sort of forgot that something I did didn't work or did work. So let me try it with a different item. Pages are the next ones on my list. And all pages have the exact same number. So as far as I'm aware, they should all work perfectly for this. Because the storage bus only needs one number, and match any, high pry. Oh, hang on a second. When I was trying to put the stencils in there, did I have a high priority on it? Put a stencil in there. High priority. Stencil. Did they go in there this time? No, they didn't. And if I changed it... Oh, man, I can't believe I tested this to try and get it right. Split damage, see if that works. Take them all out. I don't think they went in there. No. Right, fuck stencils. We're testing with pages. Ah, got lost. Right, so pages, because they all have the exact same number, they should work perfectly for this. Match any, high priority, and then page. Take all the pages out, and then stick all the pages in, and they should have gone in there. Right, so the pages work. Yeah, I can't believe I just spent like 10 minutes trying to make this work. I have no idea what the problem with stencils is, but what I want to do is I'm going to do this for I was going to do it for stencils, but not anymore. Pages, floppy disks, mana beans, essence, enchanted books, maybe even some other stuff. But I'm going to do that off camera, and I'm going to return to record because I want to get this sorted quickly. So 1 second, guys. Right, guys, I am back. It's been a little bit of time for me, quite a little bit of time indeed. Let me just check. My FPS is better. I kept having problems with FPS, and I thought it was because I started exploring. I went like 5, 10, 20,000 blocks that direction, 5 that direction, like 4 or 6 that direction. I can't remember. I haven't gone south yet. But I kept getting really bad FPS issues, and it was getting quite bad. I was wondering what the hell, and so what I've done is I've just upped my RAM allowance so that Feed the Beast now steals more RAM. Is my sound on? My sound is not on. There we go. So yes, yes, Ars Magica. We are doing Ars Magica, and I recently hit level 24. I thought I was level 25. Did I lose Ars Magica levels? Did I actually lose, like... There we go. So I created a projectile dig spell, which is a lot of fun, by the way. I would definitely recommend a projectile dig spell for anyone who wants to fuck around. Yeah, it seems everything's going okay. Let me just check my TPS here. I'm running 100%, so I should be fine. So yes, I hit level 25, and the Arcane Compendium... oh, I was looking at the Nexus. The Arcane Compendium decided to tell me about bosses. Now, there are bosses in Ars Magica. I forgot about these guys. Super hard guys to beat, and they drop infinity orbs, which are the things you use to give yourself skill points. So I really, really want to fight some of those to get some cool skill points. But I was trying to make a new spell, which is an area of effect, which was something I gained. Projectile dig spell. But it requires air essence, and it also requires light essence, 1,000 light essence from a light nexus. So we need to build a light nexus. And you see here, it's very simple. It's a block of quartz. I'm sorry if you can hear the skittering outside. The dog is just standing by my door. Bugger off, go on. No, just standing by my door, staring at me, walking around in circles. Sorry. So yes, you can put... What the fuck was that? I think that was the dog. Yes, you can put various blocks on top of it. Blocks of diamond, moonstone, and it affects how fast it works. And the diamond is the best, and moonstone is the equal to diamond. But diamond only works during the day, and moonstone only works during the night. But it generates it for free. So there's not really that much to worry about. My frame's dropped. I'm down at 20. That is very annoying. Might have to just give it more RAM. So I'm going to need 8 blocks of that. Diamond blocks. Do I have diamond blocks? No, I would only need 4. Give me some diamond blocks. Thank you. And we're just going to stick this one over here. There's a bit of dirt missing from there. Woohoo! Clear out the terrain. This is so much fun. Especially now that I've got a shitload of mana. Like 2,000 odd mana. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. So, yes, I might actually move this line in a bit. Fuck it. So we just need to build ourselves one of these. What I think would be good would be if I left a 3-block gap and then put this one here, just so they're in a like a sort of relevant location, so they're close to each other. And then diamond blocks, doop, 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 and doop. It feels very good just throwing down some diamond blocks. Just fuck it, they can sit in the world. Who needs them? I'm not exactly low on diamonds, so I don't really have a problem. And what I need is white chalk. I have all the stuff for it, lovely. And I just need to go and put that in the centre of my circle. Do 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 do, and plop. And we have a light nexus. And because it's daytime, it is generating energy for free. Yay! And we see it's already got 200. I only need 1,000. That's not bad. Let me do this. Let me turn all my particles on just so I can see. Oh yes, I'm playing as a blaze. Here's something. I'm using the radial menu here, which for the favourites menu, and I noticed a very strange bug when you turn on the cursor. Normally there's no cursor in this menu, but as you can see, mine is there. And if you look, you can see my Ars Magica UI has been pulled away from its standing and is apparently now just part of the radial menu. So the Ars Magica UI seems to want to have a bit of fun. It can be quite fun just trying to get it, find the exact point where it flips and then just go Rawr. It's hilarious. Okay, maybe it's not hilarious. I keep getting told I have a very bad sense of humour sometimes. I also changed some other config options, so if I just do this, turn into a bat, I can show you one of the config options I changed, which is, I'm now allowing myself to sleep while morphed. Because let's face it, I'm using morph all the time, and it's just really annoying to have to switch back to being me before I can sleep. So, bugger it. I am allowing myself to sleep while morphed. I think if I right click on there, I can't fly while I'm me. So you need a few things. Blank rune, Vintium, arrow, snowball, moonstone. Let's get these things. Rune. Blank rune. Arrow. Vintium. And a moonstone. I don't have much moonstone. Snowball, TNT, orange rune, iron stuff, spell parchment. Snowball! Orange rune. Oh, I have none. That's why I love a crafting system. Orange rune. I also set my crafting system up for iron tools. So I think it's a shovel and a pick I need. Because the dig spell always requires an iron shovel and an iron pick. So I set that up in there as well, why not? Shovel and pick. And now the only thing we're missing is air essence. And I don't actually have any of it. Bugger. So we're going to need to build a new machine. And our new machine is going to be for making essence. So that we can produce it with bees or with an essence refiner. And for that we're going to need arcane ash, feathers, trammer root. And we're also going to need an essence refiner. Essence refiner. Ah, it's a piece of piss to make. Let's go and make that now, shall we? I can never remember where the front of my house is. The front of my house faces north. Right, okay. I probably just have the stuff to make this. Yep. And I'm going to need some feathers. S feather, yes, because I want a see-through. Feather, I'll take a stack of those. How much trammer root do I have? Is it not called trammer root? Bugger, what am I looking for? Air essence. There it is. And Tama root. Damn it. I have 24. So let's take half of it. And make a few air essences. So, as far as I'm aware, this machine requires some power. Now, there's a very interesting mechanic in Ars Magica, which is the different powers you get, the different essence, like energy essence. So let's just call it energy, because there's essences and essence, and then there's runes and all sorts of shit. So we're just going to call the essence that these things make power, or energy. So the energy these provide, or produce, actually has a different effect on the machine. And this is pulling light essence, or light energy. And if we do that and that, I'm very glad actually that if you look on this, they actually added in a second recipe for each one so that you didn't have to get them in the right order, which was bloody annoying. God, I'm getting caught on everything. Arcane Ash, lovely. So nearly every essence requires Arcane Ash in the centre, except some. And let's just check this. It currently has 4,000. Did it steal all my light essence? Fucking did. And it's now running. I was hoping to get some light essence to flow into there. But, hey ho, pip and dandy. So it generates quite a bit, to be fair. I think it's about 20 a second. Or 1 a tick. Oh, it's out of essence. Wait a minute, is it out of essence? Wow, it's out of essence. But it should have made 1. Which I don't see anywhere. Did I only take 12 out? I only took 12 out. So it ran out of essence. Holy fuckballs. Okay, let's move this then. Maybe it takes an axe? It does take an axe. Let's move it over here so it will drain from my essence nexus. Because this thing can output a lot more power. It has a lot more power stored, to be fair. So I think what we have to do is shift right click the center to make it in output mode, and shift right click that to link it. Essence detected. It is gaining essence, but I'm not seeing any particles, which is confusing me. I turned the particles on expressly for that purpose, just to see if they gave off particles. 12 of those, 12 of those. So it looks like it drained all the essence from the other one and just did not give a fuck. So it's holding steady at 8,600. This has got 470,000. I don't know where it's going, because it just went down, didn't it? Let me check my chat here. 4, 7... Yeah, it's going down, so this is outputting its energy somewhere. I'd assume it's going into here, because this is running. And there's an air essence. Right, we have what we need. Yay. So, does this thing have 1,000 yet? It does. I see. It actually comes up as a different colour in the chat. That's nice. So, I'm guessing it will automatically output when I need it to. So, I'm going to need to turn off my mage net for these. So, if we just start chucking the stuff that it needs in there, it will use them when it needs them. Oh, it's not on now? It's on. And the first thing it needs is a blank rune, which I did put in there. Did I not? Perhaps it needs a blank rune first. I can't be asked to pick everything up, so let's just do this. Chuck a blank rune in? No? Oh, it'd only pick up rune first. So it needs Vintium, and then it needs all these. And now it requires the energy. And this thing has enough. So if I turn it on, it turned itself off. Okay, clearly there's nothing in range which is holding the energy, so it must be slightly out of range. So if I can get this to work and actually get my mana battery to take energy from in here, say we relay it to there. So that's got nothing in it. So shift right click to link, maybe? No? I was having problems with this before, and I didn't solve the problem of this. Anything? Nope. Let me check. I'm sure I did this before. This is terrible. I should have got this right from the start. So what is it? It must be a block. Mana battery. Mana battery. The ratio of iron to gold causes the power entering the battery to be polarized, removing it of dark or light power. Oh, so it won't work for our thing anyway. So what we actually need is an essence conduit, which will probably be on this page since we searched for essence conduit. 4 stone and a chimerite. So let's just get those and see if that will work then. Stone, stone, stone. I'll grab a bit more than what I actually need. And an a chimerite. Oh, I can't type. My brain has gone to nothing. Chin. Yes, because I want a chinerite. I want a chin, alright? Alright, I want a chin. I want fighting chin, alright? Went a bit super British there. Or as we call it, Londoners. Ah, I unlocked a new entry in my Arcane Compendium. In the items, foci. Oh yeah, they're the ones that change the machines, aren't they? So if I put this down like here, will it start drawing power? Or do I need to link it to somewhere? It has nothing. So, sorry, dog noises. Nothing I can do. I'm going to pick these up before they despawn. That'd be helpful. So it's supposed to be something as simple as just click the 2 things and they work. The essence conduit takes essence from one area to another along a line. Doesn't it? I swear that's what the essence conduit's for. Maybe if I connect it and then turn it on, it will see the need for power and draw it. Nope. Well, this is a pickle, isn't it? So it won't turn itself on. It does require light essence. I'm just making sure. 1000 essence light. It definitely does. Maybe these need a rodstone signal to activate. I literally have no idea on this. I really should have worked all this stuff out later. Damn it. The retarded way I say things is starting to catch up with me now. So if I turn these both on and then say, request your power, sir. Request your power! So this definitely has enough. It's 26%. Shift right click, shift right click. Nope. Oh, apparently that's unnamed now. Whereas this one is called like Ars Magica, Tile.Ars Magica 2, :essence. Right, so this isn't putting its power out. Crystal wrench. I saw a power beam go up in the air. Shift right click doesn't work. Just right clicking and then just turn straight back off. Surely there's got to be something somewhere that explains this, but I just can't find it. I am gonna have to cut again to work this out, and I will work it out, and I promise you this problem will never happen again. Right, apparently I just got it to work. I don't know what I did. I managed to get a mana battery charged with the light power, even though it states that that doesn't work, and it didn't actually use any of its charge. That's the thing. Yeah, because I charged it to 6000, and then something happened. I think this Nexus was just fucking with me, because I basically just stood here and kept flipping the switch, and eventually it worked. So yeah, I have no clue what is going on, but it worked. So hooray, I suppose. All that matters is that it worked, so I don't have to worry about figuring out what the fuck actually happened. But it worked, so I'm happy. Orange rune. Diamond, iron shovel, iron pick, and a spell parchment, which I think I'm out of. Damn it, I am. So I need some spell parchments. So yeah, something worked. It didn't drain anything out of the mana battery, so that clearly wasn't what was working. I guess the Nexus, the light Nexus, just at some point decided that it was gonna be cool with me and work. I don't know if it needed a certain amount of charge. I can't find anything updated recently enough to help. Even the wiki states it won't output until it hits 50%. And then the same wiki, 2 lines later, states it won't output until it hits 100% power. Everything states that this apparently can't store the power that it's holding. So, you know, it's just very confusing. That's why I'm so glad you don't have to do the spell crafting all that often. You basically just make the spells you want, and then you stick with them. I think that, and I want to call it... ground pound, son. Sweet. So this should be an area of effect. Oh, wow! How much does that cost? Oh, yes! All of my yes. So if I take that down to a low casting mode... Yeah, I thought as much. It does a 3x3. That is exactly what I wanted from this spell. It'd be nice if it would destroy more blocks. What happens if I cast it forwards? It breaks up. Oh! That is exactly what I wanted this spell to do. So it may have been an awful lot of trouble, but I have my spell and it works. And I wanted this because mainly I reckon it's going to be super good for leveling up my Ars Magica level. And if I can, you know, strip mine with this spell, I'd be very happy. In fact, I can... Wow, yeah, that is lagging quite a bit. I should have expected that, really. That's really awesome, though, you've got to admit. That is super awesome. And I mean, like, the legit original meaning of awesome, meaning awe-inspiring. Because for me, that is bonerific. And I mean, I can just cast it on low mode, and only mine a 3x3 as well. Which is, basically exactly what my hammer does, but kind of better. Sweet! So I finally have the spell that I've been looking for. I must say, Ars Magica spellcrafting system, apart from the whole needing essence thing and just never telling me how the fuck I'm supposed to do it, because I read everything. I spent half an hour this time, and I read every article on the wiki. And most of them weren't even updated enough. I read everything in the book about the Nexus, the spellcrafting, and the mana battery. Nothing. Everything I tried didn't work. But this worked, so I'm just gonna, you know, live and let live. And so now I have a functional essence refiner. See if there's anything else you can use essence for. Slipstream generator. There's a nice set of armor, and sigils are something that I really want to get into. And that's actually the sigil that I want to build. Interesting. I'm definitely going to have to get into those. But I got the first Ars Magica machine, which is the essence refiner. That's basically used for making every essence that you need in the game. Some of them can get quite complex as well. If I just... essence... so let's have a look. Oh, I don't think... Oh yeah, pure essence. So that requires a life essence, an ender essence, a base essence core, and a high essence core. Just like it used to. And these are still, you know, it takes all 4 of the base, and then this one takes all 4 of the high, and a diamond to make a pure essence, which is used for an astral barrier. And apparently nothing else. Wow. That seems a bit expensive. But then there's also an essence bag which holds essence. That's awesome. I like the redesign of the essences as well. Or SI. I really don't know what the plural of essence is. So, yeah. I'm definitely going to have to get into those. And if I just take a quick look... Ars Magica. What I want to do is check out some more of the machines that they've got. We have the caster that can cast spells remotely. The Calfactor, which I think is like a furnace. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, chat. Yeah, furnace. Thank you, chat. Ars Magica Workbench upgrade. Ah, well. I don't actually know what a magician's workbench is. But apparently you can upgrade it. Particle emitter, Vintium torch. There's so much stuff going on in here. Winter's Grasp. It's freezing cold. Soulbound. See, there's so much stuff in this mod I want to get to. Earth armor becomes resistant as the earth. Resilient, I think that said. But what I want to do is, I know I should have ended the episode. I don't care. I want to build. I spent so much of this episode doing nothing that I want to get something actually done so that I can feel like I've achieved something and so that you guys don't hate me for making my episodes like this. So I want to build a sigil stand, and then I want to make the sigil I was looking at earlier, the sigil of lunar tides. Flatlands, butchery, progeny, indirection, lunar tides. Ah, that requires 2 essence I don't have, which is an earth and an air. I actually have air essence. I should be able to make a moonstone block. I have air essence. How does one make an earth essence? Except for bees. Oh, it's still the same. 2 stone, 1 dirt, 1 obsidian, and an arcane ash. Stone. 2 stone. So, and then I'll take dirt and obsidian. Half a stack of that. Let me just chuck some of this shit in here. Just to get it out of my inventory. Don't need all my levers. Ah, bollocks, I needed those. Stone and dirt. I always do that. Stone, dirt. Wish there was an easier way of doing this. I mean, this is super efficient and useful and effective, but it's just not as efficient as it could be. I don't really know how you could make it more efficient, though. I don't even have an idea of how that would work. So, stone, dirt and obsidian, I think went like that. Go, man, go! Go, go, go! Nope. Dirt and obsidian like that. Obsidian, stone, dirt. Is it not getting enough energy? How much energy? No, it's gotta have enough energy. Stone. Oh yeah, the obsidian goes there. Derp. Does it? Yes. Arcane ash. Oh, it's working now. Brilliant. I have no idea why that wasn't working just then. Maybe the machine just has a little bit of a spin up time. Get it? Spin up! Ha! Because it spins! Oh, what a witty piece of observational humour. Right, yeah, don't worry, I hate myself as well. I really need to get AE crafting terminals higher up in my base so that I can craft everything upstairs. And now I just need to dump you in and then build my... No, that's Flatlands. Sigil of Lunar Tides. Oh, what? Orange? Oh, I have no orange runes. Dup. I know I have an auto crafting recipe for them, but it's quicker for me to just do that. So, sigils are sort of stones with magical powers, I suppose you could say. And you place them on sigil stones to activate their effects. Now what I want to do is find somewhere relatively flat. This bit here will do, actually. So you place down your sigil stand, and then you place your sigil on top of it. Now I have an active sigil. And what the sigil of Lunar Tides does is apparently it will take any moonstone that would fall in a 128 block radius and draw it to itself. So it stops moonstone falling all over your world, which is nice, you've got to admit. I don't know where it comes in here. Seer's stone, no, inscription table. Summoner? That sounds pretty damn cool. Magical sigils. So, sigil of... It's not even on there. There it is, Lunar Tides. It is on there. I'm just an idiot. Any Moonstone meteors with a 128 block direction in any range strike within an 8 block radius of the sigil. The sigil cannot be upgraded. Oh, you can upgrade your sigils with inlays. I didn't even know that. So that should stop me having the problem that I get all the time. Like, right there. Where some Moonstone has fallen at some point and just decides to be a right prick around my base. And it will also make it easier for me to mine all the Moonstone around, because it will land in one place and I won't have to go searching for it. So I'm very happy to have that. There are a lot of sigils, and I kind of want to see this one work now. I don't know how common Moonstrikes are, really. So I'm probably just going to sit up here once this episode is over and watch it. Where's it gone? There it is. Oh, right, it only renders for a certain distance. That makes a lot of sense. But yeah, I'm very, very happy. I have my Area of Effect mining spell, which I could not be happier about. I might have to see how well it fares on like trees and stuff, just for fun. But yes, I think I'm going to have to end there, mainly because it's about 5 in the morning. Oh well. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm sorry I'm such a tard when it comes to Ars Magica, but you can't know everything about everything, and I apparently know almost nothing about Ars Magica. So I'm learning. I'm definitely learning, and hurrah hurrah, I'm learning. That's going to be fun. I bet you guys just wish you didn't have to watch me learn. But hopefully there won't be anything more like this going on, because I will learn enough and not have to worry about it. So yeah, I really do hope you guys have been enjoying this series, despite my small lapses in humour, content, narration at some points. Thanks for sticking by me. I'm so glad that I get to play this mod for all you guys and show you like everything that goes on, because there is some awesome crazy stuff in this mod pack. I have barely scratched the surface, and I intend to scratch the surface in a rather large and noticeable way, hopefully shortly. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.